I cannot believe you actually broke that ball. Now I gotta find the other two halves. And I don't sell them anymore. They were at Five Below, dude, and they don't sell them anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to, like, go to the pet store and figure out if I can find similar. Hi, guys. Sorry about that. My dog finally broke another one of his toys. Damn, it was fucking crazy today, guys. I swear fucking Verizon got damn hacked. That was nuts. Anybody else had that fucking problem? Because that was horrid. And I kind of want an answer on, like, what truly happened. Because that's never happened with Verizon. Like, never. That was so bad. I got so mad. Oh, scrappy. But on to other things. That was just nuts. Let's see. Hopefully tomorrow, if we don't get a storm, I got plans. I'm gonna go out. I got some things that I gotta catch up on. I gotta make new tags for the puppies and looking into finding a double lead. Because they need a new one. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, it's been a long week already. We're only middle of the week. But, the double lead that I have broke. And I'm debating whether I want the ones that have, like, the handle portion or not have the handle portion. Or if I just want to go with something similar to what I already had. Yeah, you're destroying that ball, my dude. Can I see it? I just want to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, there's something in it. I think. No. Dude, we don't have many more of those. So don't break more. Um, anyway, guys. Got. Oh, it's gonna be a long, long night. Got a new vet that I'm taking my dog to. Well, I wouldn't say new to me because I took my other dog there. But new to her. Um, the services they had were fantastic, and the other vet that I was taking her to raised their prices and are also out of my way. So it's just easier to do it that way, which is fine. I mean, anything, that they were 5-star. They were a 5-star vet. I have zero complaints. Like when I had to get him fixed, they texted me. They made sure that my anxiety, like, wasn't having it. They showed me him out of surgery. Like, they were great. Like, I loved that vet. They made me feel like I was their family and that they were gonna treat my dog exactly how they would treat their own. Oh, awesome. Um, it's not even the fact that they were cheaper. Like, yeah, that helps out because, guys, I'm going through like dental procedures. It's just easier. Um, but yeah, it's just easier that way, and they were closer, so that if anything were to happen, it was. Go under. Sorry, guys, my connection still is wonky. Um, but it's like not even. Like I said, that it was less expensive. It literally is on a bus line that I can get to if necessary, and the other one wasn't. So, yeah. And of course, guys, I do have my dental thing coming up in a few weeks for my last part of the procedure. The last two steps, because then I'll have to sit there and go get the permanent filling after the root canal was done. So that I mean, yeah. That in itself is going to be a lot of fun, but I mean, a little over $3,000 I had to pay for both. The issue was unavoidable. It was just purely for the fact that my teeth shifted, and it was kind of miscommunication failure on the orthodontist I had when I was younger. I had braces when I was 12. And I hated the experience. I hated braces. Absolutely hated braces. But with what I had, I mean, the teeth that I had, I didn't have a choice. If I had to do it again, I probably would do like Invisalign or something like that. The metal wires that literally cut into the side of your cheeks. And the wax that did absolutely nothing to stop it. It was so painful. I still got scars on the inside of my cheeks from that. Oh, I also ordered new flake collars. So those will be on the way. And I do an all natural one that uses just natural ingredients. Because I've heard horrifying things about the ones with chemicals. You're so sweet. Do you want to go under the blanket? But yeah, I don't know. Definitely was one of those things. One of those things that, like, it just would be easier in my life. But this weekend, I don't know, guys. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Because hubby has games. So I want to figure out what, like, I want to do. Maybe I'll do a topic poll. Figure out what you guys want to do, like, a stream based on. Just something. I don't know, guys. I'll be so terrified to make a fucking comment. I mean, I guess it's still along the times of dinner time. Gotta pick up some other stuff at the store tomorrow if there's school or something. Because we're supposed to get some sort of weird mix of weather for, like, no reason. Like, I want to get back into doing some of the stuff that I do. And some of the stuff that, I used to love to do. But, I walked away from so much. And I'm doing so much better. What are you doing? If you hear the squeaking, guys, it's my dog playing with the ball that he broke. And he's trying to further rip the ball. Oh, Scrappy. My little destructor. Phew. Oh my god. I don't know. Guys, y'all have seen the worst of me. If you're still even fucking around, y'all see the worst of me. And that was something that I wasn't proud of being part of. Like, I am a bitch, guys. I'll admit that. I'm a bitch when I need to be, and I will do what I need to do to protect my family. But the way I was just based off of the lies and the shit people were saying without actually coming to walk in the shoes of my life or walking in the shoes of the shit that I deal with. Social media is a platform where you see Arizona. Shit is, yeah, guys, social media truly is a one-way platform. It's like if you were watching frickin' TV and you're sitting there just watching that. You guys are on the outside, not the inside. Actually, really good. I'm glad to see you're still up and around. You went MA for a while. Y'all don't see what's going on either in the background or what's not being shown or what's not being said, and everybody goes off of that, which I fucking hate. I absolutely hate the fact that that's how social media works, and it's so wrong. Yeah, I know. Your TikToks are wonderful, so positive. Yeah, I'm proud of how far you've come. You look so much more happy walking away. Um, you know, yeah, it's hard. That community was like an addiction, the next step, but at the same time, when you step away and you see how bad either your behavior was or the shit that you were getting yourself into when you were thinking that you were only helping the situation, it only made it just stupid. That's all I can say. It was so stupid. A year. Yeah, for me it was a battle back and forth. Like, I spoke to my counselor and she's like, what are you getting out of this? And I said, well, I thought I was getting points across that I wasn't what they were saying. And she goes, but why does that matter what they think? And I was like, well, their opinions are their opinions. Yeah, I know. You seem like you're just rocking your own personality and feel so good. Along this whole journey, this whole fucking community journey, I I swear I've learned so much about myself and things that I don't want to be and things that I don't, want to turn into or things that I don't want to carry through, for years. But isn't that great? You let the people in still that you need to be letting in because you know that they're no harm to anybody, and at the same time you're still protecting yourself, keeping it small. Like, it took me fully stepping away to see that the more that we would sit there and react, the more that we were feeding into the shit that they were doing. They got excitement out of it, they got joy. It was giving them that sort of hormonal thing that somebody would get, like, off of sex. Like, that pure joy of tearing into somebody's life and watching them fall. They do, and you can't expect everybody to stick around. But sitting there hating those people forever is something that I'm learning. Because those people aren't those people because they choose to be. There's something that happened that make them out to be who they are. I mean, I dislike people, but I can't, if fighting with them anymore, you start to see that it's just the same old shit, and I'm so tired of it. It's not worth me every day having a response, or me every day, trying to defend myself. I don't have a reason to defend myself. I don't have a reason to try and prove somebody else wrong anymore. As long as I know who I am and my family knows who I am, then I don't need to sit there and tell somebody, F you, that's not true, da 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 da, that's it's plain and simple. I have my own life. In 2 years, I'm going to be 30 years old. That's so scary to frickin' say. But, that's true. And I don't want to have to keep living my life having to sit here and think about what are they saying next? What are they doing next? What are they doing? I'm doing what I need to do legally to have it all stop, and that takes time. But, I finally have people on my side who are going to listen, and it will stop. But I'm not going to sit here anymore and fight back with a video, fight back with a stream, fight back with something. I'm going to sit here and be the person that I want to be, and be the person that was fun, the person that people remembered a while ago. Oh, I know. That job I have is so demanding. I'm so tired when I get home. I'm so exhausted when I get home. But, I mean, again, that's what happens when you work. But thanks. There's a couple people in here that actually do have my phone number that I do speak to, and that definitely have motivated me to sit here and just know that I am so much fucking better. So much fucking better than these people, because years ago that wasn't me. I wasn't the person that would sit there and enjoy causing torment to somebody. Like, that's not ever who I was. The person that I became for being on here was never who I was. I always had a bitch side, okay? I'm not gonna say I didn't. Not gonna say I didn't. But that comes from my past of things that happened when I was a child, and when I grew up, I vouched that I wasn't going to be walked on. I wasn't going to be stepped on. And, I became a person that I didn't want to be. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that individual anymore. I would look in the mirror and I would plan the next attack, or I would sit there and I would plan my next response, of how bad something could hurt somebody just to watch their downfall because they hurt me. But two wrongs don't make a right. Let the other person fall by themselves, because God will have them fall. But, if you respond to it, then you're just as equal and just as guilty. Which I didn't think about I don't think anybody thinks about it in the moment. You did a number on this, dude. Yeah, that's the sad part. I don't think anybody sits in the moment after the fact and sits there and says, "Oh, fuck." Like, that is not what I wanted to do. Well, that is not the way I wanted to handle it. But your emotions overwhelm you. Your emotions start to be the thing that dictates what you say. Oh, I know. Me coming back and just doing a stream like this, and trusting that, you know, whatever comes through, I can be so much more. There's so much shit that does not need to be on a stream, that does not need to be presented, that doesn't need to be known. Like, I've seen some YouTubers that are famous YouTubers, and they post arguments or they post disagreements that they're having with their partner. No, that only causes people to judge you further. You just don't want to be part of this shit anymore. They stick to the more juicy side of a story instead of actually sitting there and trying to find the common ground of a disagreement or an issue that's happening. There's some people on here that I would love to say sorry to face, that I've said shit that shouldn't have been said because my emotions spoke before the logic set in. But other people on here, you know, I don't want to apologize for what I did because their hurt was more than what I did. And as much as people would sit there and think that's wrong, it's none of your business. The people that I want to sit there and apologize to are the people that I want to sit there and just not. I should not have to sit here and be sorry to those who don't deserve the apology. A lot of others do because I got it in my head that that's what I was supposed to do. I felt like I was supposed to be that fucking person, and that's not right. I shouldn't be that person, and nobody should sit there and come on here and be that person. I used to sit there and do fun streams and sit here and actually let my full personality go, and people loved it. People enjoyed it. And then one day it was all hell broke loose, and that person didn't exist. Hey, take a break. Okay? Go get some water. That's the fucked up part. Is that anymore nowadays, it's almost like people like who they see on a screen. But when they meet the person in real life, then shit just goes frickin' south. Oh, there's a lot that I had to sit there and go back and look into as far as my personal personality. The battle never belongs to me to begin with. The battle's not mine to choose. The battle is somebody else's to choose that is stronger, more powerful. I don't have to sit here and deal with it by myself. A couple days ago, somebody did an apology, and I appreciate that apology, which is why I'm bringing that up. And again, that's one person I want to say sorry to, because we walked away and it became shit after due to certain people involved. And that's what I'm going to leave it at. But other people on here don't deserve it. And two, through this whole journey, I grew up in a household where, we were cautious of people, but we didn't see the bad. But there are so many bad people out in society. And some of them do so fucking good at originally being the best person ever, and then all of a sudden those little cracks start. All those itty bitty little fucking cracks. And I know I had a few of those. I know I had a few of those cracks come forward. But I know that, it's only due to the people that caused those cracks. And every day I heal a little more from it, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more. Are you happy? You get to play? I don't know what I'm gonna do, dude. I gotta sit there and find those toy balls again. There. Boy. Honestly, I feel like that's just one of the fucking things that come with society nowadays, is that back in the day there were so many nice people when there was no things like YouTube and social media, and there was peace and love in the world, and now everybody's just trying to be fucking better than one another. Turn it off. No one is better than one another. If God created everybody perfect, then there would be no mistakes to be learned, no prisoners that we would learn from. The world would just run too smoothly and be too boring. He sat there and he wanted people who weren't perfect. He didn't want perfect humans. He wanted people that made mistakes, people that made wrong choices. That's something that the pastor said to me. And I was like, well, why did he want... Why aren't there perfect people? And it's because he died on the cross for our sins. So he gave up his perfect life so that we can sit here and learn from our mistakes. And we all can sit here and learn from either each other's mistakes or our own. If there's anybody that's hesitant to leave something or hesitant to leave a community, you have the strength to walk away and never ever return. You have the strength to know your worth and know that you don't need to do that to have your own self-worth. You don't need that toxicity in that community, because it only brings your self-worth further down. And I learned that the hard way. And I hope that other people can carry that too. And that's fine by me. That is absolutely freaking fine by me. You know, I hope that others can sit here and express, hi, the only Philip D. There's so much, and I really truly hope that people can learn from just those few lines, that you can walk away from a community and never return, and have that strength to do that. Go walk away and be better. Just be freaking better. Walk away and be the bigger person, essentially. And yeah, they're gonna sit there and get fucking pissed off that you walked away and that you're not responding. But you know what? That just shows how strong you are. That shows you your strength and your resilience. And you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. If I can sit here and wash my hands of stuff, then other people can too. And there's quite a bit of people I wish that they can wash their hands of. But I can only lead a horse to water. I can't make it drink. So, you know, it truly... I don't know, guys. Like, I've been happier. I've been so much happier with the streams lately. because of me walking away. And every day I feel more proud of myself and more healed walking away. And I can see the further damage that I did to people. And that is so unacceptable. So, AZ, I know that there's a past. Sorry. And I appreciate you still sticking around. You're hard-headed, and I appreciate it. Philip D, I have no idea what community you're from. So, like, I am so sorry for the impression I made on you guys. That's not me. That's not me at all, and I don't want that to further betray who I portray who I am. Like, I think we all sit anymore in society, and I don't know, I think we all sit here and try and fight for a slot. Who the fuck is that dude? What is his name that did it? I used to love learning about him. I don't know if it's Charles Darwin. I forget his name, but I don't want to say the wrong or the right name of the particular individual. But we all act on social media like it's survival of the fittest. Why the fuck are we all fighting for a competition, for a place to be, for a place to stand? Why are we all sitting here trying to essentially be better than one another? Why can't we all just sit here and be like, hey, you know, I have this and you have this, that's fine. None of us are ever going to sit here and be the same. Actually, I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck my Google's doing that either, and it's starting to piss me off. I gotta go grab some shit. Like, I don't know if anybody feels that way, but it's just like the fucking scientific theory of the survival of the fittest. We're all fighting to fucking survive. I'll be back. We shouldn't all sit here and fight to survive. That's not logical, and that's also not fair. We all were given a place on Earth, and we shouldn't sit there and try and shove people out of the way for it. Dude, it's like bipolar. It's freaking raining. Sorry guys, it's pouring rain, and even though my phone's waterproof, yeah, I just don't want to deal with it. Chilly. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Oh my god. Alright guys, you'll be on and off. I'll be on and off mute guys. Guess I'm doing something right now. So if you guys give me just a second, I'll catch up right back with you. Y'all can talk in the chat if you feel. Alright, people. Ooh. Anybody else ache? I can hear the water on the roof. My gosh. One minute it's snowing, the next it's raining. That's the county for you. I don't know, guys. Should I do a live chat? See what happens? Back out in the cold. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Nobody wants to cook tonight. Oh, it could be way worse. It could be so much worse. Like where I live, 1 second you get snow, the next minute it's rain, and then it freezes. It's so unfair. So fucking ridiculous. I hate it. But I want to do a poll because I want to do the streams on the weekend, figure some, you know, fun stuff instead of what I have been doing. And, you know, so let me come up with some ideas and we'll go from there. I got the 3-day weekend, so we'll figure out what I want to do. Trying to get some friends over so that day I won't be live if I do. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Fucking annoying. But, here guys, I want to do a poll, figure out what you guys want. It's going to be nothing terrible. All this shit is going to fucking freeze tonight. This'll be fun. Not. And guys, it's not gonna be fun. Anyway, I got something in my crock pot that I need to go pick up something for. So y'all come along for the ride. Ride in that walk while it's downpouring, but I have a $200 Carhartt jacket. But once I get to the store, I'm gonna mute. Because I don't like putting other people involved. What the heck is this other thing van doing? It's puddle after puddle. Okay. Off to Never Never Land. I don't know why that's in my head. Back home in the pouring rain. But actually, it kind of feels nice. I don't know if anybody enjoys standing in the rain. Oh, this person's going in the fucking out. Fucking stupid. That is not a fucking exit. It's not an exit, moron. Fuck. People need to fucking learn to read in New York. Fucking idiots. For me. Guys, my ADHD is going really bad today. Excessively bad. And I don't know why. It is terrible today. Absolutely damn terrible. And I can't fix that right now. I don't know, guys. I'm going into the abyss. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I gotta get a new doormat. I had this thing for like 4 years. What? Yeah, I see you brought your ball out. Wish you would use the other ones, but you won't until you destroy that one. Replace all of that. I don't know, guys. I want topics. Topics, topics, topics. Should I talk about movies that I've seen that I like? Dude, you got that blue one. I don't understand why you need to continue with the yellow one. Alright, replace that. Oh, you got a bone. Good girl, baby. Just laugh. Topic of the evening is how people are nuts. Topic of the evening is... No, I'm joking. Now my feet are like playing with the Crocs. So I'm gonna spray stuff down. My dogs ruined one of their beds. I pray that they don't continue with the other one, so I don't get beds for them. My dogs like to dig. So, like, I need like a bed that's made out of, what is that stuff? The firefighter hose material. Because they just go absolutely crazy with digging. Go ahead, get on the couch with that. He's not going to get it from you. I won't let him. I don't know, y'all. Don't mind that, guys. I'm getting rid of some stuff out of my fridge to make my dinner. No. No. You're being a nut. No. What do you think it was? Barbecued chicken. Picked up something for lunch. Barbecue chicken in the crock pot. I just gotta let it do its thing. And hopefully thicken up. Let her go. Let her rip. Oh. That's gonna hurt. No, I did not get anything for you, my sir. I don't know why that's doing that. My thing is being stupid, guys. Um. Sorry, sorry for what I've done. Beyond nature, sorry, so sorry for what I've done. Mm. 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 Yeah, guys, so like at the end of like the day, now that I'm back home and I can full focus. Hey, Ghost. I'm really good. So glad if you catch a stream. So yeah, guys, I need topics, guys. I need topics for this weekend to discuss. And I'll do a vote. I've done. I want to do a stream, but like I don't want to do just any stream. I want people to do a vote. I feel like it'd be fun. Right now, I'm just waiting. Made barbecue chicken. Yeah, I figured that it would give like everybody a chance to figure out what they want. Jesus, girl. Yeah, barbecue speedies. So I just picked up one more thing that I need. I have carrots and onion. Dude, the whole thing today was crazy. I had no self-service at all for like 2 to 3 hours. It was so freaking annoying. And that has never fucking happened at all with the self-service that I have. Oh, Sweet Baby Ray's, of course. Oh, I have Verizon. I've had Verizon my entire life. Every phone I've had and all that. Yeah, I swear somebody fucking hacked it. I don't know if anybody remembers, but there was well, none of you guys would. I lied. None of you guys would because there's a hospital up here that got hacked. And it's still taken years for it all to come back around. Yeah, I thought, because I work with kids, and so I gave my cell phone to a kid because he needed a music break, and that helps him calm down. And when I got the phone back, like it was SOS, and I'm like, what'd you do, little man? Like, only come to find out, like, that there literally was a mega fucking outage for some reason, and I would like to know why. Like, that was straight up damn annoying. And I've never had that problem with Verizon. But if a hacker could hack a hospital, they can hack a cell service. But hold on. I'm going to be right back, guys. Give me about 30 minutes.